Hello guys, Josh here, also known as Predacons, and today we're going to be taking a look at the Predacons from the Transformer kre-o line. Now, if you're looking for the combined form of Predacons, I've actually put that in a separate video, and that has Superion, Devastator, and Bruticus as well. It's not building the guys, because that would just be a very long video, but it's just kind of like an overview, and we take a really good detailed look at it. This is just going to be on these four characters in their alternate forms, and then we'll put them into their robot form as well. Now, take a looking at them from left to right. Just start off with the names here because they're a little bit different. You have Torox, which is really named Headstrong. Then you have Headlock, which you would think that this would be Headlock, but apparently, Hasbro, they just flip around the names. They don't care anymore. But this is actually Tantrum. And then you have Dive Bomb, which kept his original name, and Razor Claw. So taking out a look at each one of them going left to right. Here we have Headstrong. I'm just going to call them by their original names, which is a rhinoceros. It doesn't look too bad. It's very reminiscent of his G1 self, how he has the cannons there on the top, and so does Tantrum. And the two things that he comes with whenever he's in his alternate form is his sword and this little thing, whatever that is. So to get this guy transformed, you're going to move his legs down, his arms down. Pretty simple so far. Take his head off, this backpack section off, and just replace that. And with this little jumbled up mess, I'm sure that you could put some of it on his back, or you could probably even leave this little backpack section, or maybe even reconnect that if you'd like. It's really preference, it's all up to you, but I'm just going to kind of show you the way the directions show. Then with this section, going to flip these around, plug this down there, and this actually becomes just this huge gun that makes them topple over because it's just too heavy. Insert a sword, and there you have Headstrong. And let me get it a little bit closer in here, and kind of move this gun out of the way so you can get a really good look at the chest here. So a lot of nice detail. You got that nice Decepticon symbol on there, and it looks just like the G1 Transformer, where these little two side sections right here on the other side of the Decepticon logo, those were actually his front paws or feet that would actually push up into his body. So they did a really nice job with those. I do dig it. And these little things, in case you're a parent, you want to buy these for your kids, these they're small. They can come out very easily because it's part of the transformation, but they're a rubber, so they're not going to cut themselves. As long as they're old enough not to just eat everything they see that's small, then it's a safe buy for them. So we'll put him over here to the side. We'll probably just have to lay him down. Then you have Tantrum, which will come with a sword. It's the same as Headstrong's whenever he's in his whatever this bull mode. And very nice looking. Now all the four heads here, they're all the same, and it was the same on Rampage. They just, as you can see, he has a hole there. Oh, I lost him there. He has a hole there, and with Headstrong, he's got the holes over here. So they just use the same mold, which was a little bit cheap. I could see it doing it on these guys, but on Rampage and Razor Claw, instead of using the same ones again, I wish they would have kind of gave them a little bit more cat-like looking heads. But whatever, this is what we got, and so there he is. So to transform this guy, again, you're just going to move the legs down, arms down, take his head off, and it's pretty much the same thing as Tantrum's there, or Headstrong's, I'm sorry. Take this little backpack off. This section will disconnect there, and you'll just move this to the side. This will actually become some kind of like cannon, and he'll just hold it in his hand just like so. Put his head back on, his little helmet, and we'll grab a sword. So again, it looks exactly like the chest area, and it's very detailed. I love that. The legs, they're a little bit different, but very cool looking figure. Nothing really on the back, so. Will he stand up? No, he's too weighed down as well. Now coming over to Dive Bomb, this is where this guy's a little bit more tricky to transform. It's not just moving his legs, and you actually have to take a few parts off and rearrange them and stuff like that. But giving you a little bit of detailed look at Dive Bomb, which is most people's favorite Predacon. He's got the little moving tail here. He's got the gun on the back. the wings are just very loose on the arms. I'm not sure if they're supposed to be that loose, but I guess you could act like he's flying or something like that. But not too bad looking. What you're going to do to transform him is take these off. He doesn't come with any extra pieces because his gun plugs into his back. You're going to, take this section off here. There's his gun there. And these would actually, the way they want you to do it is flip this way and put this on there. Do the same with this one. But that's not what I'm going to do. I'll show you that here in a second. And we'll put his little gun in his hand. What was it? Yeah, there we go. My bad. So this is the way that they actually want you to do it, and it doesn't look too bad. You know, the chest, very nice detail, face sculpt. With the back, I think you're actually supposed to take this back out, but it doesn't really matter. So that's what he looks like there. But what I wanted to do is take these little pieces off because they just flap around and stuff like that, and it's a little bit annoying. So I take that off, and let's see here, and just put these on the back, just like so. It's a little bit more simpler, but I think that looks better in my opinion, so just wanted to show you guys that. So there's Dive Bomb. We'll just throw him over as well. Then you have Razor Claw, which is the leader of the Predacons. He comes with this nice sword. Now, it's the only thing that's left whenever he's in his cat mode or tiger or lion mode. But what you could do is slide it through the gun right here and just kind of use that as storage. Still, you can't really see anything unless you look from behind, and it's not that big of a deal. You can use a total. But it slides in there and it doesn't bend the sword up at all. So we'll put that to the side. And one last look at him. So to transform him, we'll just go ahead and take that off. And set this to the side. It's a little gun. Set that to the side. Take off his legs because it will actually have this section here. And again, I'll show you how they want you to transform it. And then I'll show you the way that I like to do it personally. So they want you to do it like this. And let's see here, take this off, and they want you to put this mane and this thing like so, and put it on his back for some reason, which is a little strange. Put his head on, that on, and there's Razor Claw, which has his mane in his back, which that does not look like Razor Claw at all, and it looks stupid with this little thing. Even if you flipped it around, that still looks dumb. So especially when you have this nice paint job here on the chest, which this little thing hinders it. So you already have, a couple of pieces just sitting over here to the side. You might as well make that be one of them. So this is what I'm going to do, is put him in there just like so. Give him his gun and his giant sword. And as you can see, he's got a nice little line head on there, which is really, really good. So, and there is Razor Claw, which with his big weapons, it probably weighs him down as well. So these guys don't stand up very well, but if you have maybe a little kre-o brick to peg them into, they'd stand up a little bit better for you. But thanks a lot for watching, guys. Hopefully that was enjoyable, and I will be back with other reviews, finishing up these kre-os and G1s and a lot of third parties coming up as well. So talk to you later, guys.